Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So, this latest kick that I'm on is called Maybe You're Just Like My Mother, and these are all songs about people who are not satisfied. In fact, they're never satisfied. So we started off by looking at Better Than This by Brad Paisley, as well as Enough For You by Olivia Rodrigo. We are going to shift gears now and talk about Unsatisfied by The Replacements. So lyrically, one of the reasons I love The Replacements' later work is because it took the angst of their earlier records and put it into digestible melodic arrangements paired with easier to understand lyrics from Paul Westerberg. This matters because many of the band's early songs were focused on how angry they were at establishment musicians, with Kids Don't Follow being an answer to U2's I Will Follow, for example. Unsatisfied was Paul's way of talking about the discontents of fame. Although they weren't at the height of their success yet, they were definitely attracting more of a following, more attention, and you would think that that would have been all they wanted, even if it's just a hey, we get to go on tour and live out this crazy dream a little bit longer type deal. But the Replacements members were famously terrified of success. So the chorus saying, "Look me in the eye and tell me that I'm satisfied," is basically or I should say, based on conversations he had with various people, them reminding him that this is exactly what he wanted, and him reminding them that it's not really enough for him. For some funny context, the band members never officially signed a contract with their original label, Twin Tone, and when they inked a deal with Sire, they each signed each other's names so that they would have deniability in court later on if they needed it. Needless to say, Unsatisfied came from a genuine place rather than the tortured poets that Paul felt didn't have any soul to their music. Melodically, the song's intro uses F sus2, C/E, G, and F sus2, followed by F sus2, C/E, and D7. With the song in C major, this is a 4-1-5-4-4-1-2 pattern. The chorus then uses F sus2, C/E, G, and F sus2, which is a 4-1-5-4 pattern. Or actually, I take that back. So that is followed by, I should say, C/E, D7, F sus2, and CE, which is a 1-2-4-1 pattern, before ending on G, F sus2, C/E, and D7, which is a 5-4-1-2 pattern. The verses then use D minor, G7, D minor, G7, D minor, E minor, F, and G, followed by A, which is a 2-5-2-5-2-3-4-5-6 pattern. There's something cool about the first part of the chorus ending on the tonic, with the second part ending on the morose, tense 2 chord. So you think you're getting something resembling closure, and then the 2 chord hits you. The verses ending on the on the 6 chord after starting on the 2 chord isn't as big a roller coaster, but it still provides that sense of uneasiness and tension. Instrumentally, the song uses electric guitar, lap steel guitar, bass, and drums. Those were lifted from the liner notes, so you might not hear lap steel, but it might just be very, very well mixed. So in addition to that lap steel, in case I didn't say it, you've got steel guitar, bass guitar, and then drums. Structurally, the song uses a chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus format. One of the coolest parts about doing this blog and vlog kick is discovering new things, I should say, about songs that I love, and just music-related things in general. There are a handful of upbeat pop songs that start with the chorus and then dive into a verse before singing the chorus again. Payphone by Maroon 5, Curbside Prophet by Jason Mraz stick out to me. But I've discovered 3 songs within the past few blogs and vlog kicks that don't fit that pop mold, but start with the chorus to convey the message. I think it's very effective here because if I hear a musician tell me they're not satisfied, I'm going to want to know why. If they're just complaining, I might tell them to stop. But interestingly, Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones does the same thing. And as I said about the U2 song, Paul was notorious for writing answer songs to people who he thought didn't mean it in the name of the Parent album. The name of the Parent album is Let It Be, so, nothing was sacred. Actually, the story goes that they were driving along and they needed a name for their next album, and they're like, okay, no more screwing around. The next song that comes on the radio, that's what we're calling our album. And it was Let It Be that came on, and they just all burst out laughing. Like I said, nothing sacred with them, and yet that's kind of what made them awesome, is because they weren't like anybody else. But anyway, getting those details after he presents his thesis, meaning the thesis is the chorus and then the details in the verses. It's a great format to use, albeit a little bit of an unconventional one within this particular genre. So you can listen to Unsatisfied below. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out all of my other vlogs right here on YouTube and all of my blogs, which can be found on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Thank you so much.